I'll start with the 4300, which is the 13.3-inch base notebook. First of all, it's a standard volt processor, which many folks in this category have made decisions around whether it's a lower voltage or ultra-low voltage processor. So we think we have a performance advantage. And in fact, if you look at the low voltage processor that's in the 12-inch product and the standard volt processor that's in the 13-inch product, we think we've bracketed many of the platforms in that category, either on a performance attribute with a 3.4-pound 13-inch notebook to spindle that we think is pretty much leadership in business computing. And then on the bottom side of that is our 12-inch 2.2-pound product with the low voltage processor that we think allows us to get the thin and light and very competitive in the marketplace. So whether that's HP's product or Lenovo's product or whomever else you might want to compare with, we think this stack up of those two different platforms is quite competitive. And then if you think of the attributes that I mentioned around security, all-day computing, the simplifying around IT, and the design elements themselves, as you think about that, we think this is a very competitive alternative to perhaps some of the more consumer-oriented notebooks that make their way into business. But we didn't compromise any of the business attributes that we've long put into Latitude and many of the new features and capabilities that I mentioned that go into a Latitude that make this a mainstream, ruggedized, road warrior, do-all notebook. And we think this 13-inch form factor is an exciting form factor for the business notebook area. Take the E6400, the mainstream 14-inch notebook, the backbone of business computing. You ask me what's different, it's the thinnest, it's the lightest, it lasts the longest, it does the fastest downloads, it's the most secure notebook in the marketplace. I think that's one heck of a story. And if I take those attributes and apply it to its 15-inch big brother, and then its 13-inch and 12-inch little brothers or little sisters down the road there, we have a pretty strong story in the business computing side. Then on top of that, if you add our pro support mobile services, the ability to find a notebook, the ability to wipe the disk, the ability to migrate from old systems to new systems, the ability to remote manage products, we think we have a very differentiated solution in the marketplace. And at the end of the day, our customers speak, and we've sold more business notebooks than anybody else in this industry, period.